Ooh, the box topper. I forgot this had a box topper. I'll set that aside for maybe some other fun. All right, 8 packs. We're going to go right across the front here for this pack battle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 8 brand new packs right out of the box. Once again, thank you to everyone for participating in the pack battle today. We have 8 set booster packs from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. We're going to mix them up. Who knows who's getting what pack, what position it came from. It's all random anyway, but it makes everybody feel better to see them mixed up. So we'll do that here. All right. Now we're going to give these packs out for every person. So this will be Leroy, and then, oh, they're off the stream. So we're just going to keep them in a stack there. We'll keep them all right there. The first pack will be for battle number 1. We have Leroy versus Nate's first entry. So this will be Leroy's pack, and this will be Nate's pack. And again, low converted mana cost. All right. So here we go. Pack number 1. And let's see something juicy here. All right. Low converted mana cost. That can include a Cavern of Souls. Am I wrong here for a 0? Let's see what we get here. All right, we have an Amalia. All right, Amalia for 2, and that is it. So Leroy starting us off with converted mana cost 2 for Amalia, and we're just going to rife through these real quick. We'll keep those nice and in order. Notably, his foil is an uncommon, so if it goes to tie breaks, we will go to uncommons for low converted mana cost. Remember, we will be sending the hits to you, so uncommons will be right here next to Leroy if it does go to a tiebreaker in this case. All right. So now on to Nate for Nate's first entry. Let's see what Nate gets here. All right. So, okay, suspense is killing Nate for his first entry. His foil, which will help, is a common. His rare is a 5 drop. So Nate, in your first entry, I am sorry. That's going to take you out of the running. It is a mythic, Nate, an Auger. Pretty solid hit, Nate, but for the round 1, it looks like we're going to be going with Leroy will be moving on here in round 1. We'll go ahead and rife through the rest of the pack for you just real quick. Make sure nothing sneaky good is hiding in the back. And Nate, you'll be getting this Auger as a consolation prize. Sorry about that, Nate. Leroy will be moving on from round number 1. All right, so Nate, you get set aside. Leroy, congratulations. You'll be moving on to round number 2. Leroy moves on. Okay. All right. All right, battle number 2, Jay versus Nate's third entry. This pack will be for Jay. Have your little nameplates here. This pack will be for Nate. So Jay, you're up first. Let's see what you get. All right. Oh, backwards, art card. Here we go. Okay, a listy. All right. Listies. If you pull a list card that is rare or mythic, it's all rares or mythics that are in the pack. So in this case, this is a Veteran of the Depths. That's an uncommon. Could count towards tie break. We have another uncommon in the foil slot. So the tiebreaker here could be rough for Jay. But he hits a land for his rare. Echoing Deeps for a 0 drop, for a 0 converted mana cost. But he has a mythic behind it. A mythic behind it, Clavelino, First of the Blessed, for another rare behind that. Clavelino for 3 for a 3 rare pack, followed by Inti, Senescal of the Sun for 2, and that's a total of 5. So he hits the land, but he follows it up with a 3 rare pack, 1 mythic, but 3 rares or mythics in total for a total of 5 here. That's going to be difficult on you, Jay. We'll see what happens with Nate's third entry pack here. Let's just get straight to it. 5. After hitting the land, I thought for sure you were going to be moving on. All right, so we have a fungus token and a foil common, and that takes us to Starving Revenant, which is a 4-drop. And so right now, Jay would be losing. Let's see if there's another rare behind here. There is not. There is not another rare behind there. We do get one of the Jurassic Park lands, but we finish rifing through this pack, and it looks like Nate's third entry with only one rare in the pack, Starving Revenant, will be moving on. And then again, just to finish off Jay's pack, I realized I didn't go through it, so I'm going to open this up in front of you real quick. Right, there we go. So Jay, you got the land, but then you followed it up with 2 more rares or mythics for a total of 5. Nate with just the 4, and so Nate will be moving on to round number 2. Nate's third entry. So we'll go ahead and move him on. All right, Nate, so you did not lose back-to-back battles there. So congratulations. All right, so Nate will face Leroy in round... Nate will not face Leroy. Well, let's find out if Nate faces Leroy, because in round number 3, we have Robert versus Nate's second entry. So we have Robert on the left and Nate on the right. 1 pack for both of you gentlemen. Thanks again for joining. Let's see what happens here. This will be Robert's pack. All right. Robert, you have a bat token followed by a foil common, so that does not hurt at all. And then you have 3-fold Thunder Hulk with a 7. I do not know if you can even win at this point, Robert. I am so sorry. Robert has a 3-fold Thunder Hulk at 7, and then his uncommons. Boy, that's going to be tough to not lose with at this point, Robert. We'll keep these all together just in case, and go straight over to Nate's second pack. All right, Nate, on his second entry, since he took 3 of the spots, we get started with a uncommon Sinuous Benthsaur, not sure there. If there is a tie break, but it does not look like there will be, as he hits Stalactite Stalker for a 1, and that is all. So Nate moving on from both his second and third entries. Nate will move on. Congratulations, Nate. Sorry about that, Robert. The 3-fold Thunder Hulk really hurt there. Looking for the low converted mana cost. That's going to hurt. All right. So Nate will move on. Robert is eliminated. So now Leroy will face Nate, actually. Nate, entry number 2. And then we go to battle number 4. And battle number 4 is between Cord on the left and Lou on the right. All right, 1 set booster pack of Lost Caverns of Ixalan. All right, we get this thing started, and we start with the copy token, and behind that we have a foil Skull Clamp Snail. That's not going to affect anything. And behind that, Abuelo Ancestral Echo for 3, and that is all. So Cord clocking in with a 3. We'll go through his uncommons just briefly. If there is a tie, of course, uncommons, low converted mana cost will determine the winner there. So now to the last pack from set number 1, or excuse me, from the first round of battles here. We open Lou's pack, and Lou gets started with an uncommon, Saheeli's Lattice. Let's see if it'll matter. And he hits a 4-drop Osier also, which immediately lets Cord move on, as the Osier is CMC 4 with the 2 blue pips and the 2 colorless. He hits another rare behind that, just to really seal the deal if it wasn't already, Altar of the Wretched. And then we'll just rife through the rest of the pack for you. Okay, so that is Cord moving on in our battle. All right, so sorry about that, Lou. Better luck next time. Thank you for joining. Okay, and then we'll get Cord's stuff put away. Oh, these are his as well. Then we have Cord moving on. So we'll update the bracket here and get everybody all set for round number 2. All right. So Cord moves on and Lou is eliminated. All right. In round 2, we have Leroy versus Nate's second entry, and we have Nate's third entry versus Cord. We'll be going straight into our Wilds of Eldraine collector booster box and opening up this bad boy. Boy, these are so fun to open. Okay, and then just like in the first one, we will be taking 2 packs from the front left, 2 packs from the front right. Putting these bad boys away for now. And then we will mix these things up, all right? So, once again, everybody gets 1 pack. We'll put them in a nice little neat stack here. We're going to do Leroy versus Nate's second entry to start. So we have Leroy, who made it through with Amalia, and we have Nate in his second entry from this left side on the bracket for battle number 5, who made it through with the Stalactite Stalker. All right, so 1 pack for Leroy, 1 pack for Nate. All right, and let's get to it. Do these have the, yeah, these, I actually like the little pull tabs. I don't know if y'all do. I find them much more convenient than trying to get the collector packs open without them. All right, once again, low converted mana cost. Let's see what happens here. This pack is for Leroy. Okay. We start out with a Gumdrop Poisoner for a 3. Followed by a Phyrexian Unlife for 3. That's a total of 6. Horn Lock Whale. That's another 6. That takes us to 12. A Regal Bunnycorn for 2. That's 14. Oh boy. Devouring Sugar Maw for a total of 18. And that looks like it's going to do it on Leroy's side. 18 is a big number when you're opening these packs looking for low. All right. So Leroy, we have your uncommons here in case we need to go to them. Put those right there in the center, make sure they stay on camera. And then we're going to move over to Nate's pack here. All right, Nate's pack. Looking for, again, low converted mana cost. We want to see low numbers here, Nate. We start out with a 4-drop Decadent Dragon. Beautiful art, though, on that Decadent Dragon. That's followed up by a 5-drop Polluted Bonds. That's a total of 9 so far. A land coming in at the grand 0, so we're still sitting at a 9. Followed by a 4 Court of Ardenvale. So 9 plus 4, we're at 13. And another 4 Yenna, Red Tooth Regent. So we're sitting at the 17 mark, and that's it. That is a tight battle. That looks like Nate is going to be going on. We'll recount those just to be extra sure. We have 3, 6, 12, 18, 20, 3, 6, 12, 14, 18, And then we have Nate's second entry over here at 4, 9, 9, 13, 17. Nate will be moving on. Sorry about that, Leroy. Again, we will be sending your hits straight to you. All right, so Leroy's stuff to the side, and we will keep Nate's pile all together as Nate moves on to the final round. Congratulations, Nate. All right, so Nate moves on and Leroy is eliminated. We have Nate in the championship. Let's find out if it's going to be an all-Nate championship round here as we battle with Nate's third entry versus Cord's entry. Okay, here we go. Nate, can you make it an all Nate championship, or does Cord move through and pull the upset? We have 1 pack for Nate, 1 pack for Cord. Let's see what happens here. Nate's pack for this round. All right, Nate, let's see what we get here. Food token. We start with a big 5-drop Spectre of Mortality. Beautiful art there, especially on the extended art foil. Absolutely gorgeous, but the 5-drop is hurting us for the low converted mana cost hunt. Then we go with an Oversold Cemetery. That's a 2-drop for a total of 7. Decadent Dragon, I was just talking about in the last pack how much I like that art. 7 plus 4, we're at a grand total of 11. Spectre of Mortality again. 2 of them, both extended, 1 foil, 1 non-foil, but that does not help. That's a 10 in between just those 2 cards. We finish with a land, so that helps a little bit, but it looks like Nate's third entry will be a 10, 12, 16. Not so bad, Nate. You won with 17 in the last round, so let's find out how we move forward from this point. Get those nice and stacked up for you here, and we move to Cord. Let's pop like an anime foil. Those anime cards are absolutely gorgeous. I love it when they do those different art styles. Cord's hoping for like an anime-ristic study because that would be a 2-drop for him anyway. All right, here we go, Cord. To try to make it to the championship and not have it be an all-Nate showdown. A Tale for the Ages. That's a good start, Cord, with a 2. We follow it up with Copy Enchantment at 3. That's a total of 5. Ashiok. Beautiful art on the Ashiok. The 5 doesn't help, so we're at a grand total of 10. Talion's Messenger for 3. That's a 13. So we're looking for something 3 or less. 3 or less. 3 would be a tie. We'd have to go back to uncommons. It is a 3. We might have to go to uncommons here. So we have Lord Skitter. All right, that's a 3, and that is it. It is going to be a tie. We're going to have to go through these uncommons in just a second. I'm going to add these up one more time. We have a Tale for the Ages at 2, Copy Enchantment for 3. That's 5. Ashiok at 5. That's 10. Talion 13. Lord Skitter 16. Before I pull the uncommons, I'm going to put that on Cord's side. I'm going to go back to this pack over here and make sure that, yep, we have these perfectly set here for the uncommons. Okay. All right, Nate's uncommons first. All right, we have Intangible Virtue. All right, that is 2. Knightly Valor at 6. That's a total of 8. And then a land. We have another uncommon at 4. That is 12. Another uncommon at 3. 15. And another uncommon at 3. 18. So the uncommon converted mana cost count for Nate's third entry is 18. 2, 8, 12, 15, 18. All right. There we go, Nate. All right, now we'll pull up the uncommons for Cord. Cord's uncommons. 1. Oh, that's such a good start, Cord. Back-to-back Dragon Mantles for 2. There's your land. A High Fae Negotiator at 5. That's a total of 7. The Witch's Vanity at 2. That's 9. Greta Sweettooth Scourge, such good artwork. That's only 3 more. So we're at 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, and that's it. And Cord will be ruining Nate's showdown here with himself as he makes it into the final round on the tiebreaker of uncommons. All right, congratulations, Cord, getting these all stacked back up for you guys. Nate, you still have that 1 entry into the final. Let's see who will be messaging me to see what final prize they want. All right, so Cord moves on to face Nate once again. Can he take him down twice? Can he take him down twice? So we have Cord moving on for the final against Nate's second entry for battle number 7, the championship round. All right. Got your cards stacked up nicely right here. And the final round, Nate versus Cord. We have 2 packs left. All right. We have 2 Lord of the Rings. There's no point mixing them up here. 2 Lord of the Rings special edition collector boosters. Nate's second entry versus Cord. I'm excited. These packs are notoriously hard to open if you ask me. So I'm going to use a little cheat method here. And we're going to take just that top off. Ever so carefully reach inside here. Low converted mana cost. Total rares and mythics inside the pack. Good luck, Nate. All right. We have Galadhim Guide. Ithilien Kingfisher. All right, we get straight to some uncommons. Eowyn, Lady of Rohan. We'll count these back if we need to. Goblin Fire Leaper. Wizard's Rockets at common. Snarling Warg. Long List of the Ents. Shadow Summoning. And then the land. So we should be rares and mythics the rest of the way. Fall of Care Andros at 3. Mirkwood Elk at 6 for a total of 9 so far. Oh man, Nate. Sorceress Squall for a 9-drop. That's going to take us to 18. Radagast the Brown with the beautiful foiling. 18 plus 4 is 22. We move down to a Pippin for 2 more, 24. And the Explorer uncommon. That is a 24 for Nate's second entry. All right, Nate, you have a 24. So that looks like Cord trying to take you down twice. Let's see if he can do it. Cord in the finals here. Once again, looking for that low converted mana cost. We are going to use the cheat method here and go back to the scissors. Good luck, Cord. You have to beat a 24. Okay. Here we go. Lash of the Balrog in the commons. Esquire of the King. We move into the uncommons. Intish Restoration. Lost to Legend. Brandywine Farmer out of the common slot. Peller, I don't know how to say that. Survivor as a common. Eowyn, Lady of Rohan. Denethor, Ruling Steward. The land tells us we're coming up on to find out who has the low converted mana cost of rares and mythics. We start out with Gollum Obsessed Stalker at a 2. That is a good start for Cord. Mines of Moria as a land is even better as a 0. Rally the Galadhim. That's a 4. That's a total of 6. The Watcher in the Water for 5. That is 11. Olarin Searing Light for 4 more. That takes us to 15. And a Soul's Attendant at 16. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, that Cord is the School's Out for Summer pack battle champion. Congratulations, Cord. I really wanted to say thank you to everyone. Nate, special shout out to you. 3 entries into the first pack battle. Really appreciate you stepping up like that. Cord, you get your choice, my man. You get to choose, once again, from the Ristic Study anime extended art. Absolutely beautiful from Wilds of Eldraine. Or, of course, you may have the Fortnite Secret Lair drop, if that's your thing. And then Stranger Things Secret Lair as well. Thank you so much for joining me in this very first pack battle. I do hope to be doing more of them. I hope the camera angle, I'll accept all feedback, but I hope the camera angle was good. I hope the announcing was good, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.